this episode, but not to worry, we still have good things to offer you at the course of the program. My name is Frida Isekwai, and I'm so glad to have you on this program. I have with me to be discussing on the 2019 elections and the matters arising around it. You can see that just this week, the President Muhammadu Buhari had declared his intentions to run for the 2019 elections. And so many issues, so many things started following up. Things like the T.Y. Danjuma resigning from the Northern IDP's coordinator, other issues like what was whispered to my ears, that some major generals are not backing him on this, as well as his wife. It's a whole lot of issues around it. But I have with me a usual guest on this program, the President, National Chairman, I beg your pardon, Justice Must Prevail Party, Dr. Olusegun. Sir, you're welcome to this program.
Thank you.
Dr. Olusegun Ijagbemi. Let me be precise and call the name as it is. So, now, based on what we have, based on the present trends and the President Buhari declarations, what do you have to say to this? Do you think coming back the second tenure of the President, it's a welcome idea?
Well, it is good for the President to have declared as early as possible in order to reduce the pressure on him. People are expecting him to say something. And now he has clearly said he wants to be President again in 2019. At least he will have a rest of mind for himself and then begin to now assess the reactions within his own party and then his own former constituency of the generals that you have mentioned, and then the larger constituency of the Nigerian nation. So he will now begin to assess how he has performed from their reaction. And then he will now know if it is feasible for him to be president again in 2019. So I congratulate him for this courage to put forward. For JNPP, Justice Must Prevail Party, we believe that it is not a wish of man that we rule Nigeria in 2019, but the wish of the Almighty, because the effort of man have been tried and it has failed since independence to deliver this nation and to bring the goodness of the land of Nigeria to the people of Nigeria. So in 2019, it is going to be an intervention of the Almighty to install his own government into Nigeria and end the era of man in the governance of Nigeria. And he has said that our effort to clean Nigeria of the major virus of Nigeria, which is corruption, has failed. We have used the EFCC, we have used the Code of Conduct Bureau, we have used all the law enforcement agencies, which they themselves are corrupted, to fight corruption in Nigeria, and it has failed. So we are going to try in 2019 the formula of the Almighty himself, which is he has packaged this formula in 12 pillars of oath that will be taken by all leaders in Nigeria. It is this oath that is going to fundamentally and completely, totally uproot corruption from Nigeria and build very strong foundation for this nation to begin to trust in their leadership. So the 12 pillars of oath, which includes that one of them is that I will not steal from 1 naira and above, I will not engage in cultism, I will not shed innocent blood, I will not use vile language against any Christian or Muslim, I will never destroy or attack any church or mosque, I will not award contract to my personal company, and so on and so forth, puts Nigeria as the core of the interest of every political leader in Justice Must Prevail Party, because he is going to use, he or she will use their life as collateral, that if I commit any of these 12 offenses, let the earth upon which I stand consume me, let the sun that shines upon my head kill me, smite me by day, and let the blood of the innocent Nigerians that have been shed every day, let it consume every food I eat. So Nigerians will witness a strong, trustable leadership from Justice Must Prevail Party that will provide leadership from the presidency to councillor. So Justice Must Prevail Party has been packaged and ready to provide leadership for Nigeria. They have been tested in the past. On the 1st of March, 2018, we were face to face with General Obasanjo when the leadership of Justice Must Prevail Party declared to him how they denied and declined a $2 million bribe to deny the nation of Nigeria in buying good equipment for our military in 2005. And there are several other revelations that shows that these leaders have been tested in the past, even without the oath. So Nigeria is going to move from mediocre to governance that will be excellent. You know, it will ensure justice, equitability, and transformation with a balanced constitution. Because our legislatures are also going to come all from Justice Must Prevail Party, and they are going to swear to an oath to surrender 75% of all the allowances to the Nigerian government. The nation of Nigeria from 2019, they will be paying 10% as tithe to the widows, to the people with disability, to orphans, to almajiris, and to people above 70 years old. All the needy among us who have problem of health, problem of one challenges or the other, they will be paid with this 10% as tithe. This will be the first nation in the world that will be paying tithe to the poor, including the imams and the pastors and the priests. So all of these are the things that will turn Nigeria from whatever it is now to a nation that will totally wipe out poverty among us. And then Nigeria will rebuild. You know, everything that is on Nigerian soil today are built on temporary structure. Our roads are built to last just for a regime, so that another regime will award the same contract. All our hospitals are built without any long-term strategy. So Nigeria will be rebuilt entirely from every infrastructural angle. And then there will be cumulative development of our nation from the rural to the urban, and from every sector of the population. You know, it will be a crime under Justice Must Prevail Party to have unemployment standing and saying that I'm not unemployed. Every Nigerian will be targeted for 100% employment, whether you have been trained in the university or you are just carrying your energy. So you must be attached. Every member of JNPP is an automatic member of the Justice Must Prevail Party cooperative system, and so they will be entitled to training and to mobilization so that they can begin to function within the area of their training, and from there we begin to encourage them to grow higher and higher. So Nigeria will experience simultaneous development with the energy of Nigerians, because we are going to mobilize everyone, you know, and then JNPP will provide all-round security for our nation, so that there will be no movement in and out of the country by in our borders. This one that somebody can carry human beings across with trailers and bring them back after a few days will be impossible, either by Boko Haram or by anybody. So Nigerians will be securely fenced. And then there will be electronic the use of ICT to provide security for Nigeria, to provide the system that will identify Nigerians who are Nigerians, and then cater for every individual that is within the country. So there will be a maximization of our resources to benefit Nigerians, because no leader will be allowed to be able to steal 1 naira and above. So this is the government that is coming, that is going to provide an environment that is beyond human imagination to Nigeria.
Lastly, how do you think this government can actually take over in 2019 APC, because APC is a strong force, even PDP has been splitted, there's been a lot of division, and JNPP is coming up to say we have 2019. How do you think God can achieve this according to you?
It is the finger of God that is working in Nigeria, and everything that's happening in Nigeria now, it is to glorify God. So God himself said he has created crisis among all the political parties. There is only one party that has life in Nigeria, and that is Justice Must Prevail Party. Every other party are dead parties. So whoever is still remaining there, well, they will witness the burial of the party, according to so many revelations, including their political leaders. They said the APC is dead, PDP is dead, or even the parties that are registered yesterday. They are all dead parties, because they are decisions of man to bring the will of man to power. It's the wish of man to rule that is governing all those parties. They came together and say, okay, I brought money, I brought my knowledge, I brought my skill, I can deliver my state, I can deliver this region. So these are the wishes of people that are behind all the parties that are in Nigeria. Only Justice Must Prevail party is from the Almighty, and he said we should gather together the Christians and the Muslims that fear him, and that is going to deliver this nation and rule it by his own power alone. So the wisdom that is in JNPP is both spiritual and physical. We have wisdom that is beyond that of any man. And that's why it's not a party that is going to contest with any party. It's a party that God is going to open up. And the eyes of the entire nation of Nigeria, in a very short time, will open to this party. And the whole world will be afraid of the black man. Because this party is to clean all the traces of slavery and backwardness and derogation that has been in the trace of every black man, and turn the black race through Nigeria to the giant that it is, and the admiration of the whole world.
Thank you very much for joining me, Dr. Ijagbemi Olusegun. Thank you so much. You can get through to us on our website and on our phone numbers. You can reach us in these various platforms. We would love to get feedback. We want to know what you think about Justice Must Prevail Party, and as well you can visit the website Justice Must Prevail
www.jmpp.ng. We have open registration across the entire nation. We are represented in all the cities of Nigeria, and then those of us that are international, that are based abroad, you can also register by going online at www.jmpp.ng, and there you find all the information, all the people that we have been meeting. We have been making consultation with all the traditional leaders, because JMPP is to bring peace to all parts of Nigeria, to the Fulanis, to the farmers, to all the ethnic groups that are represented in Nigeria. Everyone is to live in peace under this party. There will be no crisis at all among all our political leaders, among all our ethnic leaders. Everyone shall be able to see the light of God and the grace of God. And God says, because we are going to obey him fully, he's going to make this nation the richest in the world. It is going to uproot poverty from Nigeria. We have not seen wealth at all. He has exposed only 1% of our wealth, and they are stealing it and taking it abroad. He's going to export all the 100% of the wealth of this nation to Justice Must Prevail party and make every Nigerian to benefit from it. What is going to happen to the party and to this nation under Justice Must Prevail? No eyes have ever seen it. No eyes have ever seen it. It can never be said, because you will see yourself today. I want everyone to take the picture of their environment, take the picture of your members of your family today, so that you can keep it as a record of what will happen to Justice Must Prevail party and you in the next regime of this party. And then you'll be able to know that the Almighty has done it, and he has promised us, and he has done it as promised.
Moving forward, what strategy do Justice Must Prevail party have to take over administration 2019? You have other political parties to contend with, but President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the sitting president now, is a major tough neck for you to contend. What are the strategies you are putting together to take over the administration next year?
Well, many people in the leadership of Justice Must Prevail party have been behind the scene trying to operate and to help the government of Nigeria in order to succeed. And then we have seen that politics is a disease. And then when you call politicians, they want to arrogate power to themselves. They want to be seen to be in power. They want to be seen to be in control. They want to be hailed by people. They want, when they are driving on the street, they want people to hail them. That will be a crime under JNPP. Under JNPP, you cannot hail any human being as don't do anything for you. It's Almighty that is going to change your life. It is Almighty that is going to bring new things to you. So the focus is going to be on the Almighty. It's one of those things that will differ from the past to the new. So, and then how are we so sure? We have already studied what is happening. We have gone to many countries. We have seen how they transformed. Like South Korea, we have studied how South Korea transformed from agrarian economy to being the most industrialized in the world. One time we gave a loan to South Korea because they had problem. They were very rural. We gave about $10 million to them to help them. But today we are begging South Korea for help because they have utilized so many techniques to transform by bringing people together of the same trade. Up to today, they are organized. You see a whole street, only what they do is manufacturing road. Some streets, they only do cotton, you know, and so on and so forth. So we are going to utilize all the knowledge that we have acquired all over the world to benefit Nigeria. So in 2019, our skill, our knowledge will be based not only on the spiritual dimension. We are going to use the knowledge we have gained across the whole world to bring Nigeria rapidly to development. And so that way we don't lack it at all. And we are going to engage also the people that are presently in all the other political parties that carry this same spirit. God says he's going to shake down those parties and bring them in. You can see there are so many coalitions being formed here and there. So many parties are also being formed that contain elements that resembles what we are talking about. So God is going to harvest them and bring them to this party, and the knowledge that they have will be brought to this party. It's not a one-man job. Nobody can build this nation alone. It's going to be a collective effort, and that's going to be the collectivity that will build unity among us. When we are training people, it will be a collection of knowledge and skills from the Hausas to the Fulanis to the Sekiris to the Yorubas to the Igbo. All of them will be brought together under one training. The spirit of National Youth Service will be brought to all the trainings that will be taking place, and then you'll be mobilized to go and perform. You say go and perform, go and function, go and excel. You know, if some of them may need 500,000 to start, some may need up to $1 million. So everyone will be kitted with money, and then it will be a range from 50%, I mean, from 0% to like 2% interest rate. You know, people like the widows who are going to enjoy 10% of the national income. Look at it, from in 2015, the national income of Nigeria was 500 billion. 500 billion was in excess of 500 billion. And if we had 10% of that going to the people that are needy among us, that means annually we are going to be sharing $50 billion to the needy. So if we are able to share this money within 2 to 3 years, no one will be poor in Nigeria anymore. So this is the spirit behind JNPP. It's a party that is 100% out of corruption. There will be zero tolerance to corruption, zero tolerance to insecurity. That will even be the thing that will bring foreign investment to Nigeria. All the economy of the world, they are waiting for this program. People outside Nigeria, they have seen this party being played out. There are so many prophecies, both from the world of Islam, both for the world of Christianity, that this government is going to be a government that will make Nigeria the America of the black race. All the blacks in the world, they are waiting for this party because they will return to Nigeria. We are returning all the slaves that have been taken to continents like America, continents like Europe. All the blacks that have been taken away as slaves, they will return to this black race of Nigeria under justice. That is the only place where they can have peace. Now, the blacks have been used as specimens in Europe, in America. There was a revelation that about 25,000 blacks got missing every year in America because they use their body parts to service that of the whites. They will return to Nigeria where there will be peace, there will be absolute peace among all the ethnic groups. Nigeria will be the greatest nation to be reckoned with in 36 years under Justice Must Prevail Party. I cannot wait to witness this. I cannot wait. Every day I wake up, I just thank God for bringing this party to rescue Nigeria. So the crisis that is going on now has a limited date and it has already expired. This is the last regime that is in power that is going to be by the hand of a man. And every man taking decision now that they want to rule this nation is too late already. God has already arrived here before you.
Yeah, you can start joining in this conversation by calling our numbers on the phone. It will be displayed after this program because we don't have much time. Or you can visit our website and start sharing your comments, sending your comments, and it will be aired on this program. Sir, lastly, I want to say, I want to believe that you have people who are supporting what you're doing. I mean, people in politics. Is there anybody you want to mention that are really supporting what you're doing? People who are carrying the same vision that the party is carrying?
Okay, I have already mentioned 2 groups of people. That is the Muslims and the Christians. God said we should bring them together. The ones that fear God, not just any Christian, not just any Muslim. A lot of this group of people are worshiping money as their God. So we want to gather people whose money is not their God. For example, I told you in 2005, I was given a bribe of $2 million to negotiate an expired ammunition for this country. And I told our president then, President Obasanjo, that I was the only one in that team that told the truth to you, and you refused to approve that project. And so we have people like that, like the man that God revealed this party to in his own house. He was one time a minister in Kebbi State. In Kebbi State, this vision of this party was revealed in the house of a Muslim in Kauje, Kebbi State. This man was one time a minister of this nation. One time, Peju Assembly gave him 200 vehicles to run sports events. And after the sports event, traditionally, these vehicles are usually given to the minister. He can now give a few to his friends and use the rest for however he likes them. They brought these vehicles to the house of the minister, and he said, no way, I cannot touch it. Return them to Peju Assembly. And the management of Peju Assembly had to visit him and say, we have not seen a man like this. The vision of this party was given in his house in Kebbi State. So God is gathering people like this all over the nation. God is also making us to make consultation with our traditional leaders. You know, so we go from the south to the north. We have met with a lot of emirs in the north. We have met with a lot of obis in the south, with a lot of obas and a lot of political leaders. People like Awolowo was there in those days. When he's gone, people representing him are still there. They may not be the richest people among the Yorubas. So we have made consultation with them, and it is still continue among the Igbos, the Hausa, the Yoruba, and even minorities. But the good news is that God says He's going to use the lame and the blind and the disabled to rule Nigeria in 2019. It is not going to be people that are known on television. It is not people that you have been hailing before. These are people that you have never seen, and that is going to be the one that will put fear in the people that are to rule you, as well as in the people that are being ruled. So there will be fear of God on the whole nation, because the people that will rule this country, they are not people carrying money. They are not people carrying fame. Because if they carry money and they carry fame, they will say it's not God who did it. That it is their money and their fame that brought them to power. So God is going to use the politically lame, the politically blind, the politically disabled, and is going to bring them on power, so that the whole world will know that the hand of God is in this. And when Anabi Dauda, I mean, look at his life. He was the weakest person among his brothers. And he came to the war front to see Goliath and Saul confronting and shouting against each other. And that is what is going on now. You have all the Goliaths and the Saul that are ruling the nation from the independence. They are the ones shouting now. And the David that is going to rule this nation is still hiding somewhere. So God is going to bring this David on board in 2019. And then the heart of everyone in Nigeria will fear him, because he's going to take this nation with the help of all the Muslim and Christian leaders that fear him. He's going to take this nation to the Almighty and say, I am surrendering this nation to you, and we have taken it away from cultism. There's no more cultism, no shedding of blood. Any political leader now killing girls and killing children, saying that he's going to rule in 2019, he's just wasting time. Those things will no longer work in Nigeria in 2019. It is the spiritual power of the Almighty that can work in 2019, and that's why it is an easy goal. You can, if you are fighting this battle with your strength, then you can be defeated. But if God is the one battle that is fighting the battle for you, just consider it done. The battle for Nigeria has already been won, and Nigeria is going to be ruled by the Almighty. 2019 is a foregone conclusion, and JNPP is just the party. There is no other party that can deliver this nation the way God has packaged it, and that's the excitement of 2019. It's a period of grace and joy for Nigeria, joy to all Nigerians, and I congratulate all Nigerians for receiving this grace on the soil of Nigeria.
Thank you so much for joining us on this program, Dr. Jagbemi Olusegun. It has been a very inspiring section. I bet you I was just enjoying myself. I didn't want to stop. And I'll begin to get calls. Don't worry, we'll try and respond to your calls. We'll get back to you. But most importantly, sir, mention your website so that
more information are available on our website, www.jnpp.ng. We also have a Facebook or JNPP. If you search Facebook, you will see JNPP. You can like the Facebook so that we begin to relate with you. Membership is just 200 naira for full membership only. And then we also have a category of people that we don't charge at all for being a member of JNPP. Those are the widows. Every widow is free to register with JNPP. We have a special register for widows. The widows, the orphans, the almajiris, the people with disability, that's the blind, the lame, and all manner of disability. A lot of abilities are in them. And then the people above 70 years old. And then finally, you have the priest and the imam. They are to share 10% of the income of Nigeria under Justice Must Prevail Party. So we register them separately. And we believe that we will mobilize everyone depending on your level of gift and the level of training and the level of requirement. There will be no joblessness in Nigeria at all. There will be no more pain in Nigeria at all. God loves this nation and he has turned this party to a woman. God is going to deliver a new nation from the belly of Justice Must Prevail Party. So all women in Nigeria are to be congratulated. You have used your body to deliver all the human beings in Nigeria, and God is going to use this party like a woman to deliver a new nation. We love to celebrate the God of JNPP and the God of Nigeria, and to say that forever we will not fail you. We are determined to take this nation to where God says it will be.
Thank you very much, sir. We so appreciate you joining us on this program, and I want to thank my viewers out there. And thank you for your patience. I know we didn't start early, but thank you so much for staying on that TV and waiting for me. I know I have a couple of you outside there that keeps calling me or sending me messages when I don't come up, but I'm going to remain constant for you. And I want to thank the chairman, sir. We appreciate you. You can reach us through our various, check our website www.thecurrentnews.com.ng, start relating with us, or our phone number 070-888-525-2596. You can start calling up those numbers and you get all you need. Thank you so much for joining, and bye till next week till I come your way. Bye for now.